Hey, Rick, so everyone's saying I should buy silver right now because the economy's collapsing, and it's like the safest thing ever, right? Should I sell my stuff and buy silver?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Morty. Oh, wow. Wow. Of course you'd come in here asking about silver right now. Not 2 years ago. Not when it was boring and cheap and nobody gave a shit. No. You want to buy it now when every mouth-breathing YouTuber with a ring light is screaming about economic collapse and showing you shiny coins like you're a fucking crow? Let me guess, Morty, you saw the price go up, right? You saw a line going up at an angle that made your smooth little brain go ding, 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 and now you think you've discovered financial enlightenment? You didn't discover anything, Morty. You discovered FOMO with better marketing.
Here's the thing you need to understand, and I know this is going to be hard for you because it requires, basic pattern recognition, but a hedge, a real hedge, Morty, it works before the fear appears. A hedge is what smart people buy when everything's boring and stupid and nobody cares. It's insurance you buy before your house is on fire. You know when a hedge stops being a hedge? When you buy it because you're scared. When you buy it because the price already doubled.
When you buy it because some guy with a prepper channel told you the dollar's gonna be worthless next Tuesday. At that point, Morty, you're not hedging, you're reacting, you're panic buying, you're doing emotional spending with a libertarian aesthetic. Let me break this down in a way even you can understand. If you discovered silver because the price went up, you're late. If you discovered silver because YouTube started recommending you 47 videos about monetary collapse, you're late. If you discovered silver because Google Trends looks like a fucking SpaceX launch, you're not early. Morty, you're the exit liquidity. You're the rube. You're the guy buying umbrellas when it's already pouring, except the umbrella store saw you coming and marked everything up 300%. A hedge bought during panic is just anxiety with better branding. It's a participation trophy for being scared.
But Rick, isn't silver like a good asset though? Like people have been using it for thousands of years, right? So it's gotta be safe?
Oh, Morty, you beautiful, simple child. Yes, silver is a real asset. Congratulations. You've identified that metal exists, gold star. But here's the part your TikTok financial education didn't cover. Price matters more than the asset. An asset being historically useful doesn't mean it's useful to you at this price. Right now, in this moment, a defensive asset at an offensive price isn't defensive, Morty, it's just expensive. You know what else is a good asset? Real estate. You know what's a bad idea? Buying real estate in a bubble. Same logic, same trap, different shiny object. Let me explain something to you about hedges, because apparently nobody else will. A hedge is supposed to protect you when shit hits the fan, right? That's the whole point. But if you overpay for that hedge, if you buy it after everyone else already bought it, you didn't protect yourself. You just created a new risk. You turned your defense into another position that can blow up in your face. It's like buying fire insurance after your house is already burning and the insurance company's like, sure, Morty, we'll cover you. That'll be $800,000, please. You're not safe. You're just confident and broke. Here's the punchline, Morty, and write this down if you need to. Buying a safe asset at an unsafe price doesn't make you smart. It makes you confident and wrong. And the market doesn't give a shit about your narrative. The market doesn't care that you watched a documentary and felt feelings. The market cares about one thing. Did you buy low or did you buy high? And if you're buying silver right now because you're scared, I got bad news for you. You're buying high. You're buying the fear premium. You're paying retail prices for wholesale panic.
Okay. But Rick, this is different though, right? Like silver's not like crypto or stocks. It's real. You can hold it. It's been money forever.
Oh, Jesus, Morty, you just said the same thing every crypto bro said in 2021. Oh, it's different this time. Oh, it's digital gold. Oh, it's the future of money. You know what silver bugs and crypto bros have in common, Morty? They're the same fucking person, just with different fonts. One of them wears a hoodie and talks about decentralization. The other one wears tactical gear and talks about fiat collapse. But they're both doing the exact same psychological gymnastics. They're both looking for an alternative asset that makes them feel smart and safe when the system feels scary. And you know what's hilarious? They show up at the exact same time. Every time. Silver and crypto, Morty, they surge together. Not because they're related, but because they feed on the same emotion. Fear. Distrust. The feeling that everything's broken and you need to escape. And when people feel that way, they don't think clearly. They don't ask, is this a good price? They ask, will this make me feel less scared? And the answer is always yes until the bill comes. Let me tell you what happens every single time, Morty. Confidence in the system drops. Headlines get chaotic. Inflation, war, political chaos, whatever. And people start Googling alternative assets. And you know what they find? Silver, crypto, gold, farmland, canned beans, whatever the fuck the algorithm decides to serve them. And they confuse alternative asset with emergency exit. They think buying silver is like finding the door in a burning building. But really, Morty, they're just buying a different seat on the same Titanic. The ship's still sinking. They just paid extra for a porthole view.
So wait, does that mean everyone buying silver right now is wrong?
No, Morty. It means everyone buying silver right now is late. There's a difference. Some of them will make money. Some of them will get lucky. But most of them are doing what crowds always do. They're finding safety after it. Already got expensive. You know what the pattern is, Morty? Every time. Gold, silver, Bitcoin, Beanie Babies, doesn't matter. First there's silence, the smart money buys. Then there's a slow rise, the early people buy. Then there's noise, the headlines start. And then Morty, then comes the euphoria, the rush, the oh my god, I have to buy this or I'll miss out forever. And that's when you show up, that's when the crowd shows up, right at the top. You want to know the saddest part? Perceived safety increases at the top, not the bottom. When silver's cheap and boring, it feels risky. When silver's expensive and everyone's talking about it, it feels safe. Your brain has it backwards, Morty. Your smooth little monkey brain sees a crowd and goes, oh good, we must be right. But the crowd is never right at the top. The crowd is the top. If everyone agrees something is safe, it's probably expensive. That's not wisdom, Morty. That's an exit liquidity detector.
But I don't want to lose everything, Rick. Everyone's saying the dollar's gonna collapse and I should protect myself.
And there it is. There's the real reason. You're scared, Morty, and that's fine. Fear is a reasonable response to uncertainty, but fear makes you stupid. Fear makes you buy high. Fear makes you confuse a trade with a solution. You think buying silver is going to protect you from economic collapse? Really? You think when society's falling apart, people are going to be like, oh, good thing I have this silver coin, now I can buy bread? No, Morty. If things get that bad, silver's just heavy. You know what actually protects you? Skills, relationships, diversification, boring shit that doesn't make you feel like a genius prepper. Here's what you need to understand, and this is the part that's gonna hurt. This isn't about silver. This was never about silver. Silver's just the mirror. The problem is you, your behavior, your timing, your emotional decision-making. The market doesn't punish ignorance, Morty. It punishes delay. It punishes emotion. It punishes overconfidence. And it doesn't matter if it's silver or crypto or real estate or baseball cards or whatever the next hype cycle is. The lesson's always the same. If you're buying because you're scared, you're late. If you're buying because everyone else is buying, you're the product. You know what destroys portfolios, Morty? It's not the assets. Assets are just tools. They don't have opinions. They don't care about you. What destroys portfolios is timing and ego. Timing because you buy at the wrong moment. Ego because you convince yourself you're different, you're special. You saw something everyone else missed, but you didn't, Morty. You're just the millionth person to have the same thought 3 steps behind the actual smart money. So here's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna buy silver right now. You're gonna sit down. You're gonna breathe. You're gonna ask yourself, why do I want this? Is it because I actually understand the thesis? Or is it because I'm scared and this feels like doing something? And if the answer's the second one, you're gonna close the laptop and go watch TV or whatever you do. Because a trade made from fear is just a guaranteed loss with extra steps. And Morty, next time you get the urge to buy the thing everyone's screaming about, remember this conversation. Remember that you're not early. You're never early when you feel like you are. The early people didn't feel early. They felt stupid and bored and wrong for 2 years. That's what early feels like. It feels like you wasted money on nothing. It doesn't feel like genius. It doesn't feel like revelation. If it feels good, Morty, you're late. Now get out of my garage. I got shit to do and your financial anxiety is fucking up my workflow.